Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer and RPG Limit Break fans! Welcome to tonight's matchup of the Chaos Winter Carnival Final Fantasy Randomizer Winter Tournament 2023. I am Hate the 13th, joined in the booth by Dark Moon EX with Soft Numb Tracking for us tonight. How are you doing, Dark Moon?
I'm having an existential crisis because somehow I just realized it's 2023. Oh my god.
I know, right?
Right? Oh, wow.
Time
Anyway,
is weird.
I'm doing great. I love this tournament. So this is the tournament that I came up with. It's all my fault. Everyone can just know that in advance. This is all my fault. The format, the flags, all of it. I'm sorry, and also I'm not sorry. But I love this particular round, pods in particular, because of just how much variance and how evil these flags can just somehow be at times. So what we've got decent scaling in Topher for the bosses. But the big thing that seems to hang people up that they have to figure out is A, no black belt, B, no Masamune. And while there's a Vorpal in the pool, the Vorpal can be a nerf bat at times. And then C, you only need 2 orbs. So you're going to get your go mode way early, and then you're going to have to figure out how you're going to get your levels and just how you're going to get through Topher. And sometimes that's where the magic happens.
Indeed. Yeah, the scaling, it's only 80 to 180%, so Chaos is only going to have 1600 to 3600.
Yeah. Oh,
but
I mean, I don't see what people are complaining about.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and when I say only, I'm like, whatever. I play stupid flags for kicks and giggles, so I am a bad judge.
I mean, when these originated in Fall League and Speed Gaming Live, the in-person event, the scaling was clamped at 100, 200, and we decided to make that a little kinder. These are slightly nicer than those, but they're still hilarious.
Yeah, there has been some real squeakers, and then there have been some where people have taken out Chaos relying almost entirely on the strength of a Zeus gauntlet.
Yeah, I think wasn't it Thorhammer?
No, I think it was the Zeus gauntlet.
I'll
Either
go
way,
with your memory. And
it was one of those Lightning 2 things.
That particular person was jkoper, who saw level 1 Nuke, re-rolled his party to be all black magic casters, went into Topher at level 18, I think?
No. He went in at level 24, but he was unpromoted. It was a
I remember
thief
that.
lead.
And the 24 still left him with not a lot of health.
Yeah.
And he somehow managed to nuke his way all the way to Chaos and got through with that gauntlet, and it was ridiculous.
It was a real squeaker.
A real stunt. and his opponent, unfortunately, was still preparing and grinding and getting ready because they expected an awful Topher, and then were just shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and tonight, I doubt we're going to see that, because, we don't have the thief forced, which, it kind of makes me sad. I like the thieves, but, fighters oftentimes work better for melee carries. Sometimes.
Well, if there's a good spell at level 1, I don't think we're going to see either person reroll for it unless it's Fade, because, with 3 black magic casters on each side, and we're rolling right now, they're going to have plenty of whatever is here. And what is here is...
A Nuke, Lightning 3, Slow 2, and... Alright, well,
Nuke.
Crap.
Nuke and Temper. Well, okay, so upside downside here. You've got Nuke, you've got it early, you've got as many shots of it as you want, that's great. Downside, it shares a level with Temper. I don't care about it sharing a level with Lightning 3, because Nuke is just more powerful than Lightning 3, even when you get it against someone that doesn't, is weak to it and doesn't resist it, but...
Yeah.
The Temper means you actually have to consider what you're going to do when you go into Topher. That's a thing. That's actually a thing to consider.
That is true, but, 3 casters, that's a lot of casts.
So Koper goes straight to Garland. Fizzle is checking the chests. Garland's not going to stand up to much of this. I missed what was in the first chest, though.
Garbage. It was heal plots.
Oh, then who cares? Okay.
Alright, we got the Ruby. And Canal.
Okay, so Ship will probably be early, because I've noticed whenever you get the Canal, right off the bat, Ship is soon to follow. Floater could still be around the inner sea, but almost invariably Ship is just, right there,
I personally am hoping that we see the ruby in, let's say ice, or not the ruby, but the ship in Ice Cave.
So Fizzle let us know that the Bane Sword is our item for today. The free AoE that they get, which it's not really. I'm a little like this is just my own personal preference. When it's like an AoE, I would prefer Bane to not be in one of those items that could show up because it's a little not AoE-ish for my taste. I mean, like it does area of effect, but it doesn't do damage. In early game, you'd really like some damage.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is AoE technically.
Technically.
Wow, garbage weapons here.
Garbage weapons. Kind of
And-
garbage armor.
Yeah, I mean, at least we know where the gold Cheerios are.
Yep. And I already
They
saw
rolled
jkoper.
down, but whatever.
He picked up an iron sled +4. Fizzle has an iron sled +4. They're only a few seconds apart from each other. Basically, the amount of time it took for Fizzle to grab those chests. And was all that's dividing them so far. It's like you can see them thinking the same strategies this early on.
Yeah, they're even actually taking a couple of early encounters because, you know, nuke.
Levels. Yeah.
Plenty of
You
it.
want those levels, you want those charges. Although, not like the pirates are going to put up much of a fight against that.
I know,
Cobra
right?
not checking the magic? Not yet. He will after, I'm sure, but not checking yet.
Yeah. Yeah, don't need to. I mean, you know, Life 2 is also White Wizard locked, or, well, White Mage locked, because it's slot 2, level 1.
There it was. The one that didn't have to fall to nuke and waste an extra 5 seconds. That's the Final Fantasy special right there.
Yep, there is always one, and if it's in a pack of 9, you're gonna, you know, oh, crap, I rolled the ship at Bicky.
Who called it?
I just want to see something nasty come up. Because, you know, I'm not a good person. I like for the races to be entertaining.
So now this begs the question, you have this early. Where do you go from here? My initial thought is Elfland to Marsh Cave and then go do Crescent after. It'll be interesting to see. Ooh, chain +3. It'll be interesting to see if the runners decide to take any different route, like maybe go Crescent earlier than Elfland or something like that.
Well, honestly, we'll see what the magic has to say about it. All right, garbage at level 2 white.
Oh, and it occurs to me we already have the canal. The entire world is open to us except for like a couple of the like key item locked dungeons and so forth. That's it. You can go everywhere right now, basically.
All right, so
no Gaia, no Lufane. That's about it.
We've got level 2 Brack. We've got level 1
nice.
Nuke.
That's nice.
And we've got Warp on that red mage.
Yep, we're good. I've got my magic. We got Temper. All we need is if Haste is level 3, we have all the magic I ever want for this party. I could stop checking shops at that point.
Yeah, I mean, the Heal 3 was also at level 1, which the red mage can't learn anyways.
Yeah.
Heal 2 was there as well, so that'd be something that the knight could pick up later.
I mean, if you were desperate for healing magic going to Topher, you could swap one of your black mages for a white mage, but I think you're just going to go pure unrelenting damage.
Yeah. Just going to throw microwaves at everything and laugh.
So Fizzle is bailing out of the Inner Sea. Doesn't check Elfland yet. He wants to go do the Ruby turn-in at Melmond. That makes sense. I fully support this. I forgot that we already had the Ruby, but then I'm not playing, so I don't have to keep track of things.
Yeah, no, this play makes sense. I would not be surprised to see Fizzle potentially check the Hall of Giants after this as well. Just to see what's in there. Maybe hope for an early Agama or early Eye.
He does a step out of the back entrance and then goes back in. That way he can cast Warp with his Red Mage and warp right out to that exit before going to Starda. There is our crown, so I'm sure as soon as we're done here, we're going to see him go and turn in that crown. Even if he gets the floater, for example, crown is like right on the way to turning it in. You may as well just do both and get it out of the way.
Yep, and jkoper checked the black magic at Melmond and found fast slot 5 or level 5 slot 1.
Well, then we're pretty much good. And there's our tail, which doesn't help us now, but is nice to have. That's like really nice to have right now.
Yeah, this is getting real jetty feeling to me.
It is. As soon as that floater comes up, they're going to have to start really considering what they want to do. Now, floater could come from Crown. Floater could be sitting at Sages. We have a lot of opportunities early for it to happen. I mean, I think the spiciest would be, like, let's say, Floater and then Rod. at our next 2 turn-ins, and then you have to figure out where the heck you're going to go for the loot and key, because at that point, that's the only thing you need to worry about.
Well, we've got the loot from the crown.
Oh, well, okay. So one of the 2's down. I mean, we could go floaterless. It's possible. We still have Marsh that's within easy access. We have the Sages, and we have...
Got Ordeals, we've got Ice Cave, yeah, Bahamut.
Well, I'm just thinking the ones that are the easiest to get to. Marsh is low level at this point for these guys. So that was an easier play for them to make than, like, Ordeals, but Sages or Bahamut are just right there. Looks like Fizzle's gonna go do Ordeals or Bahamut?
Yeah, probably heading down to Bahamut.
Well, he's got Tails, so turn that in. Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get promotion, get the key item, loot out the rest of the crap that's in there.
Yep. And then go do Ordeals, because always been on Ordeals.
Yes.
Yes. Especially when you have a couple shots of warp. Perfect time to do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
There is his Courage and Grace provided by all.
Level, what, 5, 6 promotion?
Well, and I also like this play in regard to the fact that now you have a... Ooh, ribbon. Now you have a bunch of couch cash, so when you go to Elfland, to go buy spells, you have the money you need to buy the spells. Black shirt? Dang!
Jeez, beasties.
Bahamut's sitting on the goods. And the best part, as long as he hit an inn before he came here, he can, warp himself right back out of here very quick.
I don't think he did hit the inn, but, you know, still, he's got at least 1 charge of it left.
He's hoofing it.
Bane Sword better than Silver Sword, yes. Nope, he is entirely out of
Yep.
warps. Okay.
He's gonna hoof it.
Yeah.
So this is one of those areas where if Koper comes down here with warp, he can catch a few seconds on Fizzle. Not many, but a few.
Be about probably
20, 30.
ish.
I was just looking at how long it took for him to walk back up that one floor, and that was close to 10 seconds. So
yeah, it's a real annoying hallway.
it doesn't have a house, doesn't save. So going in without any warp, but we're gonna do Ordeals, because again, you always been on Ordeals.
Yeah, you're here. Why not?
Yep, always been on Ordeals.
Starting to attack some Argoyles and then realizing, wait, these are Argoyles. Why?
Well, because they won't let you run. There we go.
Right, Spike Tile 1, Earth, nah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bother taking it. Like, it's okay EXP, but we're past... Oh! He found the lucky one that takes him right back to start. Now he's taking them because there's 7 of them. I agree with the popcorn here.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than waiting for them and not getting out of there. It's just annoying still, because Argoyles, ew.
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
know,
there's 7 of them. They're going to probably all get a turn. You don't want to have to deal with it. I get you.
Yeah, and it was a good pile of XP for him.
That looks like a new spot. We're continuing on the path.
Yep.
Okay, that was a loop back.
Alright, so far we're seeing the second pillar, the lower pillar. Alright, Fire 3 and Ice 3 at level 3 black, as well as Rub, just in case you feel real cheeky.
Ice 3's not bad. I would take that. Did he not check white? I don't think he checked white.
No, I don't believe he did.
I mean, I can see why he wouldn't, but at the same time, just in case life is there and learnable, like, I want it so I don't have to stress later.
Yes. And there is the chime for 48,000 at Elfland.
Not sure if Fez will have the money for that, but with the fights he's taking, he probably will.
Yeah, it'll be probably pretty close.
Yeah. That is if he cares. I mean, bearing in mind, he has, like, 2 items, one of them the key, from Go mode. So whatever here's Ordeals could indicate whether or not that chime is even valuable to him.
Alright, and aside from the couple of, level 4 Warp, level 4 Lock 2.
Yeah, I'd take those. Those are useful.
And Zombie D's on a tile. It rolled kind of thick.
Yeah, just enough that, like, 3 shots of nuke feels like a little much to have to spend on them for the amount that they gave.
Yeah.
I don't think I take that a second time. And he skips it. Good. Koper is catching up. I think Koper's, after doing an Elfland play, as we saw, he's headed towards Marsh, so he's going to inform us. Oh, Silver got a helmet +5, also nice. He's gonna inform us of what's at Marsh at this point, so we'll know whether or not. Oh well, cube. That means that when Fizzle sees the chime, he's gonna want it. And this, as long as they didn't roll something gross, this is the grind. Or at least this is a tile you take a couple times. You know.
Yeah. If you can, actually get a turn before the lobsters decide to eat your party.
Yeah. Thankfully, they didn't roll higher than a single nuke, but of course, and the low rolls on the sea snakes just to make things fun.
Exactly. Yeah. There's got to be the FFR special of a couple of them survived. It's even better when you're, pack of 9 things, you toss out a nuke or 2, and you have one person run, and you get everything dead except for 1, and then you run. And then it's just always how it goes.
And Fizzle's taking this because this is good. He got 2 levels for his entire party off of 1 fight. This is too good just to skip it. Let's see,
and the sea snake's less than 300 because they rolled, I saw 286 in there that cleared it out.
Sea trolls rolled less than 171.
Yeah, sea trolls are real skinny tonight.
Yeah. They're on the slim fast diet. They had their sensible shakes. They haven't gotten to their dinner yet. You were the dinner, and you've proven to be a little too rough.
Too much microwaves.
This is not the sensible dinner I was promised.
Level 15 across the board for Fizzle. Got the slab out of Marsh.
Got the feel bad slab. Gonna feel real bad if Key is at the sages.
Yeah.
Because, you could actually go... or herb for that matter. Herb or sages could lead to it, or ice for that matter. There are multiple ways that this could lead to floaterless. And the more time you spend on things that require the floater, the harder that's going to be for Koper,
Yep, and we're going to see what that herb that Fizzle picked up from Bahamut is.
The prince is waking. Ribbon. Well, okay, I'm not complaining about it. Let's put it that way.
Basically, that's 2 ribbons out of Bahamut.
All right. I'm gonna take the double ribbo.
Yeah.
Which is how I always think of them now, the ribbo, because they always have a bonus or minus on them. Fizzle desperate for that cat claw. No cat claw for you.
Nothing here. You no get.
Cat claw at Gaia. You have to wait. Buying fire and ice. I respected that. The fire was cheap.
Better have variety.
He is going to check white, and we're going to find out that it has Fade.
All right.
The white locked in Viz 2, but Fade is nice. And your knight can learn it, so that's nice.
Yeah, hey, look, your knight actually gets to do something with level 3 magic.
Yeah.
That's a rarity.
He usually gets to do something. I usually see lamp.
Something useful.
I don't buy lamp. I'm just being sarcastic. Oh, and he has the money for that chime, so assuming he goes and checks the item shop, he's good to go.
Yeah, he'll have his chime, his cube.
His access to Volcano, and then he just needs his key.
Yeah. I wonder what Jay's doing here.
So, I'm sure he's not feeling flustered at all. Not at all. But, Jay's finally doing the Bahamut to do his checks.
Yeah.
But I gotta think that Fizzle is just slowly starting to feel the pressure as he realizes, oh my god, I am 1 item away from go mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to answer the questions in chat, the Cat Claw Master that the fighter has as a bonus, it gives the Cat Claw the base crit of the Vorpal.
Ooh, that is nice. Not as much damage, right?
It depends upon how things roll. If
it rolls up, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember the base damage on the Cat Claw, so I cannot make a judgment call on that.
We already joke about the Vorpal being the Nerf bat. The Cat Claw's the Nerf bat of Vorpals, so...
It's a Nerf bat that the Black Mage can wield.
Do we have Cat Claw? Do we have Cat Claw?
No.
Longsword +3? That's a no.
Oh, level 6 Ruse, level 6 Cure 4. Kinda hate to see it. And level 6 Quad Axe.
We like to see it because it's leading to a spicier Topher, but they hate to see it.
Yeah, level 6 Quad Axe is... yeah, it's alright.
It's okay. It's okay. Oxyale. Great.
Womp womp.
So, multiple ways to go mode at this point, depending upon what Fizzle wants to do. But, he's got Waterfall or Ice Cave, and you can tell he's trying to think, what do I want? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life here?
Well, Proximity and Warp Charges say Ice Cave.
Yes, I wouldn't
Waterfall,
be doing it through the river system.
Yeah, no. Waterfall, you do have the Oxyale already, so that does give you the benefit of hitting up the robot, see what you got there, and then being able to go in and bracket the Kraken.
Yeah, Fizzle is definitely taking the long way. Only reason I can think that he's doing the long canoe over is that he's timed... He hasn't timed. Okay. Was that he had timed how long was between the encounters, and so he could scum, but he's just doing the long way. Okay. Or oh, nope, there he did a save. Maybe he was finally timing it.
Yeah. This tends to be the place where I will generally do my count of how long it is before the first encounter, just because it's consistent.
I like the walk from Provoca after the bridge. Usually that'll reveal itself. Only a really long hero run won't do the Canaria to Provoca walk.
That's true. That is true. All right, jkoper finding these zombie Ds, deciding to take some swings at him. Oh, sleep touch.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Fizzle's gonna be really glad he didn't take those once he finds out about that.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 nukes for zombie Ds though. That's a bit too much. I don't like that at all.
No. That's a no. 1 level was fine. Thank you, game.
Thanks. I've had my fill.
So Fizzle has warp on multiple characters. Should be fine to just do the quick shorty and then decide whether or not he's checking any tiles.
Yeah.
Now, where are you on this? Do you check the mage tile here, or do you just skip it?
I generally will check the mage tile just for kicks and giggles. Just because, why bother not checking it when you're right there? Mm-hmm. Because then you can, and it looks like Fizzle's doing kind of the inverse of the direction I do it, but it works.
He did it. What I'll do is I'll usually check the mage. I won't bother with that chest that he checked. Is that a coral?
That was a giant sword.
Giant.
And
okay.
there's the key. Well, go mode.
Hey, Fizzle, can you go mode with a giant +3?
18 minutes in, promoted, go mode.
Go mode. Have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Frosties might be doable. Okay, he's skipping it. What else we got? Zombies are a no.
Yeah. Yeah, sun.
Okay. And oh.
Womp womp.
Should have taken that thief. You'd have a katana wielder right now if you'd taken the thief, Fizzle.
Yeah.
Thief had luck and MDEF and only -10 strength. He'd be viable. It's food for thought.
No saber though, so wow, more wizards.
Who needs saber when you have level 1 temper on your red mage and your black mage?
Well, that's true. That's true.
It also doesn't check the chests for weapons. Maybe he's fine with the sun. I mean, it's an unbonused sun.
I can understand just going, all right, well, I've got this, I'm out, and not checking the rest of those because I don't believe that one. I don't believe the March 6 or the Sky Ice 6-pack. I don't think that one is actually enhanced by the Better Trap Treasure.
It might not be, but there's more better treasure than there are better traps. So you can just find an X-Cal plus something just floating around randomly.
That's true. That's true. And it looks like Fizzle's going, you know what?
Yep.
Volcano. Yeah.
Yep. Well, he still wants to find a tile. There are tiles here. And he can get his volcano out of the way. I'm sure he'll be able to kill Carrie if he can get anything decent. Well, he has enough nukes, he should be able to get Carrie.
Yeah.
I did a practice yesterday. What is this, French vanilla?
I know, right?
I did a practice yesterday where I tried to do my grind in Volcano, got my ninja up to level 24, and then Gary was like, I'm just going to punch you for 200 damage and you die.
Yeah, you go squish now.
You go squish.
It looks like jkoper has, dragon armor +4. Oh,
the
sweet.
rich get richer.
Yeah, I know, right?
Doesn't check anything else. Still happy with the sun sword.
Yep. And Jay is taking the seafood party platter to get some levels as well, which makes sense because it's right there. Why not? I
mean, I respect what Fizzle did, only taking it a couple times and then bailing. I may have done it until my nuke charges were gone.
Fizzle had 1 nuke charge left across
Okay.
all 3
Okay.
casters when he nuked out. So
Well, that is fair then. I didn't see his numbers, so he basically did what I was saying.
yeah.
He's just smarter than I am about it. Because I would have, dipped onto it a third time and been like, oh, I'm out of charges.
Whoopsie.
My bad! Run away! Brave Sir Robin. Sir Robin ran away. Oh, he's got a Cure 4 on the Red Mage.
Yeah.
Nice!
Yeah, he picked that up. I'm not sure if he's got any charges for it. I didn't notice.
He used it. He was just using it. Checking the better trap here, which is just Cabras.
This one has paid out so many times it's not even funny. This time it's not, though.
But the cloth +3.
Yeah, Coral Sword -2. Well, that's
No.
a thing.
+2, I might have actually thought about keeping it around for Kraken 2. -2, that's a whiffle bat if ever I saw one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a, look, I have nothing better to swing.
Can we dart weapons in this game, please?
Alright, Agamatile, not yet, because counter table says no.
No.
Alright, Frost Giants, meh.
He got the ambush. I can see why he's taking it, but it's the ambush. I'm just like, run. Okay.
Yeah.
They have no health.
And Nightmares.
Ambushy nightmares, no less.
Yeah. Yeah. Run and Microwaves.
And oh, he didn't actually run from this one. I was waiting for it.
I know, I was waiting for the FFR special to land there.
Yep.
Alright. Ooh, Opal Cheerio, though. That's nice to see.
Koper getting his Irby turn in. Gonna get his second Ribbo from the Bahamut special.
And Fizzle going, yeah, I'm not going to walk back out of here. I'm just going to warp out. I don't want to deal with that stupid giant again.
Yeah, I feel bad about mostly focusing on Fizzle, but Koper's going to the places Fizzle's already seen, so it's harder for us to come up with new things to say for him right now.
Yeah.
But he's sailing somewhere else. Where are you going, Copes?
It looks like he is heading on over towards the Crescent Lake area, probably. So I believe Jay did pick up that chime, so yeah.
Okay. Nope, yep. He's following in Fizzle's footsteps. He is, at this point, about 2 dungeons behind.
Yeah. That being said, I mean, it's 2 kind of short dungeons. We'll see how things go.
Oh, it's true. And the White Mage, and no, of course.
Yeah. Stray White Mage, yeah, no, that's not getting picked up by Fizzle.
I mean, Fizzle doesn't like White Mages in the best of circumstances. He's got Gear 4 on the Red Mage, he don't care.
Yeah. The only thing that would be of benefit for him from that White Mage would be Life 2.
Mm-hmm. Now, they could earn their keep with the fades that they have, but I'd rather take Nuke and Temper over Fade.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do have to admit, if I were in this one, my choice of party probably would have been Fighter Rainbow.
Uh-huh. You'd benefit. It'd be fine.
Yeah, just because I like having the safety of the White Mage.
Playable.
But it probably would have bit me in this instance.
I mean, I would have done Fighter Thief Red-Black and would have been happy when I found that Katana in Ice Cave, so.
It's true. That's true.
I would have been happy there, and I would have been like, okay, we're good, and then been done. But I actually probably wouldn't have found the Katana because I don't tend to check that chest. I'll go in, I'll dip the tile, I'll see what's there, I'll grab the chest right above, and then I'll dip right back out so I don't have to fight the tile twice, unless I'm actually taking the tile.
Right, and it looks like Fizzle is doing the waterfall play. It looks like he's probably hoping to pull out the Vorpal.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
Hoping for the Vorpal so he doesn't have to do the Sun. Which else, it does explain why he wasn't checking for too many other weapons, like maybe the X-Cal or something. Because, like, if he can just get the Vorpal here and not have to go with the floater for it, then that solves his problems.
Yeah. I mean, a Saberbonk, always nice to see. A Ruse Stick would be real nice, but...
Floater...
You know.
Floater basically have to be here?
Or the item leading to the floater, yeah.
Yeah. I think we're pretty much on floater chain at this point because there's no other locations to check.
Yeah, because we know the slab's in marsh.
Yeah.
And the ribbon's actually already been picked up.
Yeah.
The tails come out. So actually, I'm thinking that the Vorpal is going to be floater locked.
And he may be doing the chain so he can get the cat claw because he hasn't found the cat claw yet.
Oh, and Jesus the Frog actually, or I'm sorry, Softnum mentioning Canaria Lock, because I always tend to forget about that.
Thank you. I forgot about it. I think Fizzle's forgotten about it because otherwise he would have checked it while he was over there.
He wasn't on he wasn't on the inner sea though.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying I would have. You're right there. I just hate coming to C area if I don't have to do it. Maybe are you doing C?
He's got the Oxy Ale, he's got level 2 Brack.
It's all. And I guess it's levels. I guess I can't argue with this, but I really want to argue with this.
I would prefer Sky over C. I would also generally prefer stabbing myself in the leg over C.
Yes. 100%. I will do any dungeon over C.
I mean, I prefer C over Earth just because Earth is just... It's not... There's no good chest density to it. There's no XP in it. And it is, by steps, the longest dungeon of them.
I lost a race in this tournament by the length of time it took me to go into C, wipe, and decide not to do C again, because C sucks.
Well, yes, that was because Kraken also ate you for lunch.
Yeah, he did. He did. I'm not arguing that. But I walked past C, and I'm like, I shouldn't do this. I should just leave. But then I went into C, and the amount of time it took for me to do that dumb dive was what I lost by. I should have known better.
Yeah, it happens.
Hashtag never see.
Oh, hey, Carrie apparently had thunder that we didn't see.
God. jkoper is just getting the worst of all worlds from this.
I know, right? Eesh.
Fizzle not checking any of the greed chests right there. Is taking this pack, though, wants his levels. I saw he also fought the ghosts, because he just wants walking grind.
And also because ghosts deserve it.
Well, yes, but...
They're just horrible.
Grind. Level 18, he's getting there.
It looks like jkoper is actually level 20 across the board, or at least I saw his knight was level 20, and I think his mages may have been.
That goes a long way. Those 2 extra levels do go a long way to helping to make him up some of the time that he's spent.
Yeah.
He's still a dungeon behind, but it's not the end of the world.
This is why I hate ghosts. They hit like trucks full of smaller, heavier trucks. They just hurt.
Thankfully, the Final Fantasy special actually worked out perfectly in that instance, letting him use his knight for that one swing that he was queued up for.
Strangely.
Every once in a while, it's like the game is actually being kind to you. Now he's... Are you checking tiles? Why are you checking chests here and nowhere else?
Well, let's see. We know that one's a trap tile or a trap chest.
You confuse me, Fizzle.
Oh well, Excal
well,
minus 2, but still
and
an
he's
Excal.
Again. He's like, no, I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good.
Meh, mummies.
I know. Oh, yeah, and there you go. I was about to say, I know Fizzle hates mummies because if they roll something, they show up everywhere and they're gross. And I mean, there's worse to have. Okay, never mind.
Hey, it's not trance.
I was going to say there's worse to have than Fire 2, and then suddenly Dazzle comes out, and I'm like, oh, yeah, never mind. I mean, thankfully he's got 2 ribbons. It's not going to be the worst thing in the world, but he did lose a black mage in the process, which for Kraken sucks a little.
Still, it's not trance.
Not trance. Which
and Mudgalls.
Nah, it's not, the level experience is too low at this point.
Yeah.
The thief weapons all suck today.
Yeah, they do. We've heard of weapons with a positive on them. Nah, fam.
Try and put a positive spin on things.
Kind of wonder if Fizzle might be going back, or might go back for that seafood party platter, or if he'll duck on in and check and see what's in Northwest Castle.
Northwest Castle and Toph would be my place.
Yeah.
Since I don't need to go fight Earth, I wouldn't bother with Earth.
Yeah.
But Northwest Castle would be my play. And then Toflocked. I have seen enough good crap come out of Toflocked at this point that it's a guaranteed check for me in this flag set.
Yeah, I have been having to teach myself to, actually remember to check that. Because I am just so many times I'm used to just running right by those and just ignoring them. But, yeah.
I'm with you on that. I'm hardwired to not go check anything I don't need to, and those are definitely like normally a don't check because, like especially in like a no loose flag set like this, there's no reason to go to those boxes. But better trap on and the never punished way that the randomizer is rolling at this point, you gotta check the lower chest of Toph.
Yeah.
You just have to.
And because I'm a giant memer, I will always check the validation chests if I need anything else.
One race I got a gold +5 out of there, so I'm not gonna not check it.
Yeah. Alright, Fizzle about to pull up to Kraken with his last heal pot spent.
He's got good health at this point, so.
Yeah.
And I think he conserved his cures as long as he used a house or inn or something at some point. But
Bane Sword and bracket strats, huh?
65.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tickly. Tickle me, Kraken.
And that knight's also wearing that dragon armor +4.
I know, but still, tickly. 90 is nothing. There
and
we go.
bracked.
We're all going to Pizza Hut, because broken into pizzas.
Buy a red mage, buy a red mage. I hope you can continue breathing underwater. Because you ain't coming with us.
Now, if permadeath was on in this flag set...
that would be... God, that would be horrible.
And that is a thing. That would make this flag set horrendous. There's a reason we don't use that in normal tournaments. But remind me, and I'll put it on for a Fall League. We'll play this flag set again, 3 orbs any with permadeath.
Permadeath, and would probably actually want to turn... Well, might want to turn recruits on at the,
At key items? Well,
yeah.
2 or 3.
Oh.
Oh, floater from TNT. Where was TNT
Okay.
at? Was that
don't
from
know.
Waterfall Chain? I'm sure...
Oh, it was Lazy Dwarves. Got it.
Okay, we just haven't done the adamant turn-in from Fizzle yet. We were busy watching that Kraken fight. Okay. Silver +4 is nice armor for a red mage.
Yeah. Hey, there's
There
that
it
cat
is.
claw. It's one of the few positive weapons.
Put a positive spin on things, guys.
Alright, level 5 white is... Hey, life, learnable by that red wizard.
Here's the thing, though. Does Fizzle even bother with the float?
With
Does he even do the turn-in?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He's go, and he's got, like, early 20 levels. Like, does he? Does he bother?
Apparently so.
Apparently so. Okay, well, always defying us, Fizzle. Hooray! Hooray!
Hooray!
Hooray! Should we do it's like the hello in Seinfeld? Hooray!
No.
Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's fine. Alright. Fizzle out. Gonna swing by Canaria. Probably check Canaria log, because I think he might still... No, he's going for that floater. Or going for the floater turn-in.
Okay. And I get it.
Yeah.
You got it. You do it. Maybe you can go do the slab turn-in or something. Get it. Maybe he really wants that Vorpal.
Fizzle hasn't got the slab. He faded Marsh.
Oh, well. Maybe he won't afterwards. Fizzle in go mode keeps checking every other dungeon. Let's just go to Sky. Fizzle gonna go do the superstores, apparently. Fizzle
Realizing,
not going
nope, no slab, never mind, ignore this. Mistakes have been made, never mind.
Although, in fairness, if you translate it, doesn't it remove it from your inventory?
I don't know.
I think it does, because I was in a race and I did the translation, forgot I did the translation, checked my inventory, saw the slab was gone, and was like, cool, I did that, it's gone now.
All right, Fizzle, I guess he might actually be going to the superstore.
Superstore. He must have been checking his inventory and realized he didn't have how. Oh!
Ooh,
early
no,
grind. He wants
No,
worms or something.
with this encounter table, man, no,
That's such an early
no,
walk.
no.
Maybe he's burning and he's gonna check the 2 or 3, but this is low. Well, steak and wings. Steak and wings,
All
and
right.
he's gonna nuke it. By the way, people, this is not how you cook or recook your steak.
Yes, if you cook your steak once, and then you eat it cold, because if you have to cook it again, it's going to overcook.
Just serve yourself the amount of steak you want, okay?
But I can't fit a whole cow on my grill.
He took 1.
Yeah, and then he realized, wow, this is a garbage encounter table. I am not doing this.
No. Earth cave? Earth cave.
All right. Matoya had not much in there, and a Vorpal -1.
I think I'm taking the cat claw. No,
Nope.
wrong eye.
Yeah. Nope, 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 nope. And Lizard.
Okay, so this is interesting. Because traditionally the Agama and the Eye are really good for a solo man grind. Like, that's what you want to do them for. The experience is not quite good enough. But
Everybody else get naked.
yeah, but the thing is, well, I guess the benefit is the Phantom gets to kill everything. But once you do your Agama grind, you have to get past the Phantom.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not hitting that hard.
As he hits the fighter for 165.
The fighter who's wearing the dragon armor. Come on, game.
Dragon
come
armor
on.
+4.
Yeah, come on, game. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's the hit we're looking for.
All right, and jkoper is heading into the ice cave, meaning he will be getting his key and his go mode here quite shortly.
Yep. And the thing we know from Koper is once he gets go mode, he will just commit to it. So Fizzle needs to make sure that whatever grind he's doing and however long he does it for, he does it efficiently, because otherwise, this is gonna be bad.
Yep.
Okay, he's
Leaving that one black wizard up because everything hurts.
yeah, he had to get away from that eye, and I don't argue. He needed to do it good. Thank you. That was a very helpful Agama. Who
Exactly.
now get hit for crap. Wow, chonky.
4 hits, 168. Not so good. You might want to swap to the X-Cal here, Fizzle.
Yeah. I would swap to the X-Cal just because the bonus elemental damage of 30 would make the damage you're doing right now with all of its hits, even at -2, bear in mind, probably do more damage.
And it looks like jkoper is taking the water fight in Ice Cave to get some XP.
Is it a 2 water or a 6 water?
I believe it's a small water.
Yeah, the EXP is just a small water, but I mean, it's 3,000 and he can kill it. I can see why he takes it. And now that he's in go mode, he's probably like, I've got to take the first thing I can find.
I can understand that. I just...
Uh-huh.
A, I don't like taking the waters. B, I don't like taking things in Ice Cave.
I'll take things in Ice Cave. I have no fear when it comes to Ice Cave, but I don't like the 2 water pack when I'm like what I'm spending in resources would be better aimed at like a 6 water pack or the seafood party pack or something like that, you know?
Yeah. Wonder
Now,
how high this is going to be taken this night.
Even after Koper does his grind here, he still has to go do Volcano. Now, Volcano's not going to be too hard for him to clear at the levels he's going to be at, but he is still a dungeon behind.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Koper's just going to raffle stomp his way through Volcano.
Oh, I'm sure, but that's still like 2 minute, like the 2 minute walk down that he has to spend. So Fizzle's got a little padding right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting 300 damage or so off that cat craw.
Really hate seeing these like single ice encounters or single water encounters.
And that's the problem with this. It's 1 to 2 waters, so sometimes you're just gonna get crap EXP.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 24. That's good enough.
Yeah, that's viable. I mean,
viable. Now his black mages are just cresting 300. It doesn't feel great, but it's viable.
It could be worse.
It's doable. Now,
And
what dungeon
like
are you gonna do, Copes?
He's heading to Sky.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna do the walking grind in Sky.
Sky provides.
Sky does provide. Thinking?
Let's check
He's
this
thinking
encounter
no.
table.
He's like,
Maybe
no.
not. Go flock. Nope.
I'm curious what he's up to. We already know Fizzle's just grinding, so we're fine for right now.
Yeah.
Fizzle probably has the chart memorized for what the breakpoint's going to be for a Cat Claw. He can go 2 levels lower than that breakpoint because the +2 on the Cat Claw means it gets it a little faster. He'll do the math, and then we'll just watch him walk away at level 33.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to Fizzle's level right there.
I saw 32, and then he took another fight, so it's either 32 and cresting on 33, or it is actually 33.
Okay.
Going in to revive his party.
Yep. Let's go hit the party member store.
Well, let's go hit the heal pot store so he doesn't pull a Fizzle.
We're never going to let him forget that.
Nope, never. I think it to myself when I'm going to Topher. I'm like, okay, don't pull a Fizzle. Check my heal pots. Much love for the guy, but having seen him make that mistake and go in with like 40 heal pots, I now know better, you know?
Yep. Don't do what Donnie don't does.
And then he's got houses, so he doesn't need to do anything. He remembers wisely to equip his armor, which is something I don't always do. 2 ribbons, dragon armor, cat claw +2. That's his loadout. He's healed. He's in. He's taken the hero run at 42:53 on the timer right here. He is in the actual Temple of Fiends Revisited. That is a sweet time.
Yeah. Wow, that is a great run, too.
3 floors right there, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, like, we will probably see the back and forth that it's going to do at some point, too, which means he's going to get the bodacious hero run late in the dungeon.
All right, and jkoper checking Toflock, finding the bottle, which we know is just going to lead to the rod, but he also did find an opal shield -1.
Which is nice. I would take that. That's half, almost that plus a pro ring, which we know they have pro rings, and the dragon is practically a ribbon right there.
Yeah. And I think Koper has his ribbons on his red wizard and one of them on the black wizard, or on a black wizard.
Actually, Fighter has resist time, fire, and lightning. So the time resistance plus the death resistance of the pro ring, the poison of the Aegis, and the fire and the elementals, the fire,
ice, lightning,
lightning, no earth, right?
Yeah, no earth resist, so Crack would still be able to get through.
But that's the only thing that he would have a resistance to, or wouldn't have resistance to, is earth. That, like, with the resistance the fighter naturally has, that's pretty much a ribbon right there. I mean, I wouldn't worry about a ribbon on the fighter. I'd run the risk on the Crack. Especially in Fizzle's case, where he has, like, level 33 MDef, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speed bump, Mark II coming out. 93 and 204 and 164. It actually might survive a round.
It did.
Wow. A full round of survival.
Swinging fires.
Yeah. 3 hits, 84. Thanks, Cat Claw.
Hey, oh
Thanks.
God. I like the 3 hits for not 26 though. That was just the top of the heap right there.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like he did get through though, finishing up Lich with a 51 damage Fire 3.
Woo!
And yes, Dangwoo, Fizzle is using a Cat Claw because the fighter has Cat Claw Master.
I mean, I don't know what else you're gonna do. The other weapons he got weren't that great. It's right. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, and no life, remember?
Yep.
So if Carrie decides to punch that black mage twice, or cast a
Sends
spell, or sneeze on him,
think funny thoughts towards it.
Yeah. God,
6 hits, 217. Carrie's hitting kind of hard tonight.
But had no health, so she was entirely like a paper tiger right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scary up front, but honestly manageable. I think if I was to do that fight a second time in Fizzle's case, if he has to dip a second time, burn a haste and a temper on that just to get the cat claw up to speed, and Carrie will die much faster.
Yeah, I don't remember if Fizzle actually picked up fast or not.
You know, I'm not certain he checked Melman's magic.
I know he checked Melman to level 5, or he checked white, but I don't remember him checking black. And yes, the Vorpal is a -1 tonight.
Yeah, we're using the cat claw over the Vorpal in that particular instance.
I would honestly, though, be rolling with that X-Cal, even though it's -2, at least for the Fiends.
Yeah, no, I get you. The only reason I wouldn't, if I wouldn't, is because I would forget to take it back off for Chaos, and then I would just be hosed.
Yeah, okay, and he did pick up fast, so yay.
Yeah. And jkoper is doing Sky over Sea, which is a play I respect, because Sea sucks.
Sky provides, generally.
Sky provides.
I didn't see much of anything except for the Zeus bonk out of that. But,
yeah.
Oh, Opal Armor +5.
Which,
well,
if jkoper didn't get the dragon, that's a nice substitute.
Yeah, and I don't believe he did it. Holy crap, I blinked and Kraken fell over. What the hell?
Yeah, no, that was fast. I looked away for a second, too, to see what jkoper was doing.
Oh, heat worms. This is a wonderful waste of time.
Yeah, like, it doesn't hurt me, but it kind of hurts me in, like, that existential way.
Oh. Yeah, no, I remember it was a... I can't remember if it was a... I know it was a duckling race. I think it may have been a play-in race, my second duckling boot camp, where I was, making my way through, or I just finished off Tiamat, ran into a pack of worms, and I couldn't run from them, and they nuked my face off.
I remember hearing about that.
Oh, yes, that was the last spring tournament. That's what it was.
Okay.
Thank you for the reminder, Phoenix.
I want to point out, he had almost perfect turn order there 2 times in a row. Fast Temper came off before the first swinging, and I think Temper came off before the second one, and Tiamat just fell over in 2 hits. Cat Claw doing work.
That's real weird to see.
Yeah, it almost never works out that way. But we had it.
Yep.
Temper fast.
No, temper, swing.
Swing and fast. Okay.
All right. And this is what we're used to seeing.
That's what we were expecting. You swing first, because the game hates you.
Yes. All right, Ice 3 from Chaos.
I'll take it. Yes, I know we're about to lose a Black Mage, but I don't care. I'll take the spell that doesn't kill me,
Yeah, Black Mage got fast off. That's fine. His life is done.
All the tempers. He's done 2 tempers. Oh god. Okay, we're good.
That's fine. No, this is fine.
Just in case it crit. Just keep
God,
dumping the tempers. He's doing the damage. Yeah.
8 hits, 787. Yeah, the Cat Claw's doing work tonight.
Good works.
Jeez,
and that's that.
Beasties.
GG.
Yeah, get your GGs out in chat for LordFizzlebeef finishing up with an official racetime.gg time of 49 minutes and 10 seconds.
That was a clinic right there.
Jeez.
Absolute clinic. The Topher did not cause him one bit of issue. And speaking of not causing us any bit of issue for Fizzlebeef, there's Fizzlebeef.
Hello.
Well, that was a thing.
So, do you feel like you over-prepared, or do you feel like you prepared just right?
No. It's... A small enough monster truck can technically make it over a car, yes. But if it's big enough, it makes it over them really fast.
So
all
GG's.
Right.
Well done.
Mm-hmm. That was a wild ride. I only have a couple regrets in that run, which is pretty rare because I'm usually pretty self-critical of my runs. My number 1 regret was attempting to look for a grind near Mirage. That I should have remembered sooner that I hadn't checked Earth tiles yet.
Yeah.
I was thinking I figured you would have regretted that more because you knew that there was that monster run before the first encounter.
I memory hold that for half a second and then saw it in action and was just like, all right, we're gonna take whatever this fight is, we're gonna get back in the airboat and we're gonna go to Earth like I should have gone straight to in the first place and hope that something's there. I was hoping for the eye, settled for the Agama.
Yeah, well, yeah, there was an eye there, and that eye was helpful.
It was extremely helpful, yeah.
Well, it killed your guys. Just for a note, 50-38, Koper is now in Topher doing his run because even though he's lost, in pods the differential does still matter between the runners. If he can finish in under 20 minutes, that helps his score, and I guess technically it hurts Fizzle's, but mostly it's helping its own score. So yeah, my thing for you, and I mentioned this in the stream if you go back and watch it, is like when you're at 16 minutes and basically one item away from go mode, did you start to feel the pressure at all?
Yes. It's one of those things like I knew I cut some corners, but they were not unreasonable corners to cut.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to imagine that Koper had to have been like solid chance that he was right behind me following my routing, which meant he was going to hit go mode maybe as soon as I did. And if he stopped in earth and there was a grind there, I was toast.
And I just want to point out right quick that jkoper did make a dive in and got wiped out by something. I didn't see exactly what. But on his stop back through, talk to the stat bats. Good news, everyone. Tiamat's pretty boring. That is the first time I have ever seen that message.
I mean, you didn't seem to have much of an issue with any of the bosses. The worst that you saw was you didn't buff against Carrie, and Carrie was kind of punchy.
I was kind of hoping that the base cat claw horsepower was going to be a little bit better than it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I had 3 new casters.
I mean, that's all Koper did in his last race.
Mm-hmm.
And Budgemono mentioning that the mummies that were on the Phantom tile took out one of Koper's black mages, so he noped out.
Yeah. The mummies did have fire too, which was gross.
Yeah, I saw that. Where did I see that? Sea Shrine, I think, on one of the tiles?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was somewhere I didn't want to see it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you lost a black mage to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it like when that happened, I commented, "Oh yeah, Fizzle doesn't like mummies because they show up everywhere and they always have something."
They always have something. It's the worst.
At least it was only Fire 2 today and not, Thunder, or, they didn't have the Badman's Nuke.
True, but when the black mage went down, it's just like, well, the damage versus Kraken Dream is basically kind of dead here.
Oh my.
The rock ghouls or the mud ghouls have Bane, and he lost a black mage to that, and of course no life. So,
oh no.
Yeah, bad luck for Koper here. Should be glad you didn't play the seed I rolled half an hour earlier before your race, because that one had thunder mummies.
It's always mummies, I'm telling you.
Hate rolled this one because I was told I'm banned from rolling seeds for a while.
Yeah, and I rolled. It wasn't quite jetty, but it was real quick.
This was real fast for 2 orb any the way we have it. 49:10 that Fizzle clocked in here. That's the official time, I'm assuming, from the race room. That is a glorious time. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, especially because, in group races, people were clocking these times sometimes. But a group race, you want to beat everyone, so you take some serious risks. And in one-on-one, you prepare a little harder because you're just trying to beat one person. So sub 50 in a one-on-one is an amazing time.
Yeah, I'm generally just trying to beat myself on these, but that's because I tend to grind my head into walls.
So, yeah, so this was honestly pretty jetty. I mean, again, you weren't floater go mode, but you were go mode at 6 or almost at 16 minutes. It was just find the last item, the key that you needed, and go. So this had to feel like a kind of a speedy kind of little seed when you were in it.
Yeah, I kind of figured once I had the key in hand from Ice, it was like, okay, I am in technical go mode. However, I have not, I have a Sun Sword, and that's, whatever. There's a 50-50 chance that the Cat Claw is in Melmond, and I have no idea if it rolled up or down. And then there is a chance that Fast is in Melman, but there was a slightly greater chance that Fast was in Gaia, so I had to figure out. I decided to play for Floater just to be on the safe side, but then ended up finding everything I needed in Melman anyway.
And also, just as a quick note here, Lich apparently had Nuke.
Did he? Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another wipe though, because you can't take like that many losses of black mages for this one.
Yeah,
No, you can't.
Yeah, Jay saw that and just was like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh, these are a lot of ambushes. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the good luck that you got, he is getting the not good luck.
Did he come in on Power Cycle? No.
Yes.
This looks like it.
Okay.
Nope, not quite.
No.
Because the first encounter off the power cycle was the Batman.
Well,
Maybe we hit it the back way around.
Yeah, if he was getting fights in here up to that encounter right there, then he's definitely not, because you had a hero run all the way to the first encounter. So, practically on the mummy tile.
Yeah, it was real good.
Game not letting him run. Wasting resources.
At least he was able to get away from it.
He's what, level 25, 26?
I think 24.
Okay. I wasn't sure how many he got in Sky when he was wandering.
Yeah, I don't know, actually. He might be a little higher than that. I would be lying if I said I knew off the top of my head. Try to keep an eye out when he actually goes to his menu.
It's not as high as LordFizzlebeef Chonk Fighter, so...
Yes. Yeah, because you got the fighter, and it was like, you need to go get some gains.
Yeah. You are Chonk, an absolute unit.
I'm not, like... A couple of those last levels were just like absolute insurance to make sure I made it back through the Phantom tile.
Yeah. Oh, we knew. We were discussing this. I was sitting there going, okay, so upside, the Phantom can kill your guys. Downside, when you're done with the Agama, you've got to get past that Phantom.
Just grind high enough. You'll be fine.
I was deeply worried, and I'm sure Danny out in the audience who's watching this, I'm sure, was worried as well that you would get on the Phantom and he just wouldn't let you run. So, like, you clench until you're past it. Or that, like, some spiders would show up on the entrance of Earth and would just, like, luck crit poison you or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and Koper got through Lich by throwing microwaves at his face until it fell over. Because, when Lich has nuke, just end it. And Koper is also swinging the Vorpal -1 as opposed to the Cat Claw.
I'm not sure. I know he saw the Blurstings. I'm just not sure if he knows like what the crit is supposed to be on the Catclaw Ace. So
that's true.
He didn't do any research for this before he played his first game against Luffy. So he was reading the flags as he joined. He just randomly joined the tournament. Which, in fairness, he plays in like 8 different tournaments at any given moment. So. Like, right now, I think he's also in, like, Zelda 1 and Dragon Warrior 1 right now, so...
No, I'm jealous. I kind of wish I could live that life.
Yeah, and apparently Carrie had Zap to start.
And Thunder.
Carrie is kind of mean tonight, I think.
She was, like, a little more health and she would have felt like a proper gatekeeper. But again, she rolled low on her health, and that was the only thing about her that was nice. The only thing. So Koper is up against the clock right now. I just want to point out, your time again was 49:10. He is at the 1 hour 10-second mark. So he has just effectively 9 minutes now to try and get through this. Now, that's not saying he couldn't. Kraken, Tia, Chaos, they can go down in 9 minutes or less. But if he wipes, that pretty much wipes his differential chance there.
Yeah.
Because I think we all know it's about 10 minutes to get from start of Topher to end of Topher if everything goes right.
Yeah, between 7 to 10 minutes, depending upon how... Wow, wording is hard. 7 to 10 minutes, depending upon how things roll.
I mean, the best you can do is 6 minutes with an overground black belt.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, unless you're doing like a short Topher or something, the best you can do is 6 on a black belt. But like 7 is everything going real kind. And so far with Cooper's luck, that hasn't been the case.
Yeah.
If my splits are to be believed, I believe I pulled it off in a touch over 6 minutes with my beef night.
Yeah,
you did.
You had the most amazing luck with this Topher.
You even actually had
kind of
turn order luck on your night.
Yeah.
We noticed that you got the fast and 2 tempers off on Tia before he even swung, so he was already doing killer damage that first time. And then, although he swung first on Chaos, then basically the second round he got all the buffs before he swung the second time. So, and you got the black belt or the black mage that was about to die to do it before he died. So like, golden.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, Coper is through Kraken 2 on the way to Tia 2 now. And yeah, as the stat bat said, good news, everybody. Tia is really boring.
Yeah. I love that. That's great. Fire 2 rock galls. I mean, it's wasting time and resources, but it at least didn't kill anything. So
Yeah.
that's good.
And it didn't waste a huge amount of resources. The worst is, having to heal that third slot. I hate healing that slot so much. Deciding to toss out some fades. Why not? You got them.
Well,
Something for the night to do before the power hits.
Yeah, before the buffs come out, then I can totally see it. It saves around. Okay. So yeah, about that nuke and temper at level 1. Did that weigh on your mind at all, Fizzle, knowing that Coper, in his previous seed, essentially... Oh, wow. Tia just blasted a black mage. Did that weigh on your mind at all, knowing that in the previous seed, Coper basically went unpromoted in with all the nukes ever and just won?
That did weigh a little bit, but it was one of those things where, like, okay, we're handed a lot of resources up front, which means I definitely have to go full throttle to try and build a speed advantage. Like, if I make it to Topher first, properly prepared, I think I can get this. But if I spend too much time looking for stuff or opening boxes or digging things that aren't strictly necessary, like, I might be in trouble here.
And that's one thing that put Coper behind, unfortunately, is he dug out the slab from Marsh. And once he'd done that, he was, basically 2 dungeons behind you going into the end game?
Ish, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Alright, and jkoper is pulling up the Chaos right now, just making sure his gear is in order.
Perfect. He doesn't have a ribbon on the knight and no wall.
Oh no.
Didn't Chaos come out second turn Bane?
Sure
Bane,
did.
Yes. That's a little
Wait,
bad
that's,
feeling, but...
Poison, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's gonna luck out because he has the Aegis.
Oh, okay.
Did he have the Aegis? I know he had the Opal.
He got the Aegis -1 out of Canaria. You noticed that.
No, that was an Opal shield he pulled, not the Aegis.
Oh, I thought you said Aegis.
No.
All right, we're going back.
Then that's gonna be bad. That could be
Yeah.
bad.
Well, Ice 3, 5 hits, 233.
Please,
more
MDF.
tempers
Come on,
out.
MDF.
Yeah, at this point it's going to be a luck of a roll if Chaos casts that Bane. Oh! Okay, well, time for just nukes.
Oh.
He could do it. We saw what Chaos's health was like. It's possible, but not with the Chaos punching. We need Chaos to not punch.
Yeah, it was not... It's not pretty, but, it's possible.
Yeah, 5 nukes and some fades after that. It could work.
Could happen.
Need more stuff like stop and stun.
Yeah.
And need those nukes to not roll low as well. Okay,
Yeah.
356. That's a good nuke.
No.
Going for the cheeky brack.
I mean, I get it, but you go Ice 3.
Alright, fade time. Yeah, I'd be tossing out the Ice 3s at this
Ice
point.
3s. Does slightly more damage than the Fire 3 for those out in the audience. Chaos is going to resist either of them, so if you're going pure damage.
Nope. Brack strats. Brack strats, baby.
Faye doing what Faye does, rolling low.
It's doing. Oh my!
Oh! Bracket a prayer now. Bracket a prayer.
Quad X. Does it
You
roll?
can't Quad X.
Yeah, no. Inferno. Oh my. Brack strats? No.
You got one more chance. One more chance. Come on, we can brack him.
Oh, Quad X from Chaos. Brack strats! Get your GGs out in chat for jkoper finishing up with an official racetime.gg time of 1:06:45. GGs. Brack strats! Brack strats!
GG, well done.
I think he's got muted microphone issues on his end or something.
Maybe.
You didn't say anything when you pulled me in.
Oh, yeah, no, I just dragged you in and said Brack strats.
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
So that was clutch.
Yeah, something like that. I'm just trying to have as interesting a cast like possible.
Apparently,
This whole tournament, yeah.
you're 2 for 2.
Yeah.
I know, right?
That is 2 chaos kills you should not have been allowed to have, and they worked out.
Yeah, so you may have noticed me before that fight, thinking a bit on my armor screen, like, do I want to move this ribbon up to the fighter? And I was like,
Yeah.
he's got this really good helmet on. That defense might come in handy. I don't have any defensive items. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that would have helped, but apparently my strat was right anyway because it worked. So.
All that matters. So we can couch coach you all we want right now, but you killed chaos. That's what matters.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaos terminated. That's the thing that counts.
That's the goal.
I'm not sure if Fizzle had anything that made his end game a little different at the end. But anyway, Cat Claw. Oh, okay.
Because Cat Claw Ace was on for the fighter. So,
Right.
So the Cat Claw rolled up, which made it at that point better than the Vorpal, at least as far as crit was concerned.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Cat Claw Ace basically turns the Cat Claw into a slightly worse Vorpal.
Okay.
So
Then with the plus and the minus, then the Cat Claw
Right.
is actually better.
Kind of balanced out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Vorpal really hurt me too much. It was swinging pretty well most of the time. So I don't know about that. I don't know where the Cat Claw was. I didn't check.
For sale in Melmond.
Yeah, I barely checked any weapon shops. I think I checked one. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that would have been worth it. But if that's the only real difference, then well, just mostly Fizzlebeef, Fizzle and me, not so.
Well, that and Fizzle also checked the spike tiles in the Hall of the Giants, found an Agama in there and a Phantom, let the Phantom eat his mages, and then got his fighter up to chonk level.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
hit
4.
32, and then I think on the carry kill I dinged 33.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. I saw the 32 when you hit it, and I wasn't sure if you grabbed 33 because you grabbed one more Agama after that. So we knew you were cusping one way or another.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm always gonna have a hard time not grinding my mages when Duke's at 1 like that. But
Yeah.
Yeah, no, doing a party grind, perfectly fine thing to do.
Yeah. But I mean, his strats were obviously faster. So what? But I'm sure there's a lot of things that go into that and whatever. Maybe I'll watch this back sometime if I want to get better. But probably won't because I don't spend time and stuff like that. But anyway,
I say the same thing. I'll go back and watch this, and then I never do.
Yeah, I'm kind of bad about that too.
Was there anything else interesting that happened? I don't know. it was weird how much of a struggle it was just to have enemies casting fire 2 there.
Yeah, those stupid mummies and the rock gulls and mud gulls.
Yeah, but
I missed out on the mud gulls and rock gulls because I never went to Sky, and I went in off the power cycle, so I think I had one encounter on the Earth floor, and it was Saria's. So I just kind of went past them, and I didn't see them.
that's interesting. The encounter rate is so low that I don't even consider like trying to manipulate the table or anything.
It's one of those cases of if the first run is long enough, and I just kind of use my run into TOF at the beginning as a measuring stick. Like if I can make it inside to the first box, that's enough to start power cycling into things.
Okay, I see. Interesting. All right. Anyway, wasn't expecting to win this, but it was all right.
Put on an entertaining race no matter what, though. That's what matters.
Yeah. I guess it was worth watching to the end. But thanks guys for doing the commentary and restream and tracking everything like that. Again, thanks Fizzle for the race, and I guess I have one more coming up in a half hour, but no restream scheduled for that apparently. So unfortunately, anyway.
Oh yeah, because you're against Zenobian. Zenobian in pods is having bandwidth issues. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but anyway, I'll be live, and
Yay!
if you guys come to my channel, I guess I'm not even gonna stop streaming, but I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, I wouldn't if I were you.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone go watch Koper after this. If you're actually up, we can send a raid your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
Kate will handle
That's
that.
up to you.
Kate
Anyway,
will handle that. All right.
Yeah.
Well, GG's. It was a good race, win or lose.
yeah. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, well, with that, let's go ahead and head to final thoughts. Fizzle, you got anything else?
Can I stop yet? Can I breathe yet? Where are the brakes on this train?
There are no brakes, only jet. And I'll go ahead and I'll give my final thoughts on it. So if you like what you saw tonight, toss the runners a follow. I think they kind of deserve it for this. And this was just, quite an entertaining race. And yeah, as was mentioned, we're going to go ahead and raid on over to jkoper after this. So hang about, and he'll be getting into his third pod race here in about half an hour, starting in 40 minutes or so because of the 10-minute delay. And Dark Moon, takes on home.
Well, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, come on over to FinalFantasyRandomizer.com, where you can get links to the Discord and the development Discord. There's also the wiki that's linked on right there for resources to train you in everything that you need to know about the randomizer itself, as well as the randomizer that is right there that you can play. All you need to do is have your little base game, and you can play FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. Yeah! From all of us here in the booth and everyone in the Final Fantasy Randomizer community, I want to thank you guys for watching. We are still on the pod stage right now. We are of this winter tournament, Chaos's Winter Carnival. We are going to be moving on into brackets next week. I don't know whether or not someone has decided to do a Lich's Kitty Carnival mini event. There was some discussion about that, but win or lose for the people who make it into brackets, and everyone gets to make it into brackets. This has been a fun time for one and all. And for those that are new to the community, have decided to join and want to actually learn how to play, after Chaos's Winter Carnival is over, you have to say it like that every time, then we're going to be moving on into the Duckling event. That's our Duckling Boot Camp, 6 weeks of training you in all the ways to play the game so you can be better at it than we are. That's the goal. And then that will be followed by the 5-week Duck Derby, where all the little ducklings then get to go out and play, Duckling being our name for all of our new players. It's a term of affection. And so you get to play against the other new players and see how you do and how you stack up before you move on into other things beyond that, like co-op and fall league and next spring or winter tournament or whatever we're calling it then. So yes, Chaos Winter Carnival will be going on for another month, and then we're going to move on to bigger and better things for our new players, and we hope you'll come and join us. Kate, myself, Fizzlebeef, jkoper, everyone else, thanks for watching. We're going to send it over to Koper right now. Good night and good luck.